For this video, we're going to discuss basic footwork, and we're going to discuss it from the fencing perspective of facing an enemy straight in front of you and not any enemies to the sides. First, from regular standing, you want to take the foot on the same side as your weapon hand, and that's whichever hand you consider dominant. That foot is going to point straight towards your enemy, as well as the weapon hand itself. The non-weapon hand and foot, the foot will point 90 degrees off, and the back hand can either be resting on your hip or, if you really want to be a fencing purist, pulled up behind you. The logic for the pull up is if you pull the hand back behind you, it pulls your shoulder, pulling your entire upper body more flat and presenting less target to your enemy. Now, we'll worry about the arms in a later lesson. For now, let's worry about the feet. There's one key rule to sword footwork. Whichever direction you're going, the foot that's closer to that direction moves first. If I want to move forward or advance, my front foot is going to move first, and it's going to be a short step. Every time we're on one foot, there's a section of our brain that clicks on and says, we're off balance, get the other foot on the ground. The less time you spend with your brain concentrating on that, the more time you can focus on your opponent. So just a short step, a little bit forward, land on your heel, not your toes, foot flat on the ground, and then the other foot, in this case the back foot, comes back up to the same position it was in. Your starting on guard should have your feet about shoulder width apart because that's fairly balanced on everybody, and you bend your knees just a little to keep that springy balance. Now, one key point, as you're moving around a lot of people are tempted to move up and down with their own steps. Try to reduce doing this. If you find yourself bouncing up and down too much, bend your knees a little more. That will reduce it so that your upper body is relatively stable even as your lower body's moving. Now, we've shown the advance, front foot first, back foot catches up. When you retreat, back foot goes first. Since it's at a 90-degree angle, you don't have to worry about landing on the heel, you just land all together. And the front foot catches up. If you feel the need to do a side step, and you will, again, the foot in that direction leads. This is my right foot. So if I'm going to sidestep to my right foot first, land on the heel, because this is a sideways motion. Left foot catches up. And remember, the left foot stays pointing at the opponent. So if they're stepping with you, point forward. If they're staying where they are, point towards the opponent. If I want to sidestep to my left, this is my left foot. To the side, right foot catches up. So just remember those key points. Whenever you have a choice, you're going to land on your heel for stability first, then place the rest of your foot on the ground. And whatever direction you're going, lead with the foot that's in that direction first. Forward, back, right, left. Now I'm going to zoom in so you can take a look at how the feet are moving. Here's the starting on guard position. My left foot is forward because that is the foot on the same side as the weapon, pointed towards the opponent. Stepping forward, I step, land on the heel, then flat, and my back foot catches up. Stepping back, Back foot first, because it's at the 90-degree angle, it's just a flat land. Front foot catches up. Sidestepping to the right, right foot first, then left. Sidestepping to the left, left foot first, then right. As simple as this is, practicing it can be its own leg exercise, because as you go through all the motions, you're going to feel those muscles activate in ways that you're not completely used to. And it is going to build, especially the upper thigh muscle. I recommend, as training, slowly at first, but with increasing speed as you get comfortable, at least one full length going forward, one full length going backwards. And make sure that you practice both feet if you want a balanced experience. I'm right-handed, but if I really want to get myself trained properly, I'll practice right side forward and left side forward in equal amounts. When I say one length, for typical training, this means one gym length, but don't feel you have to go that far. Whatever space you have, one short side of your yard length, one length of your house length, one set of 3 blocks of the sidewalk, those 3 separate sections. And for doing the side steps, one slow circle, place something in the center to be your opponent and just sidestep around it, right all the way, and then left all the way. Then switch hands with your weapon, right all the way, left all the way. And then you'll have a pretty thorough practice on your footwork.